Welcome back to Elite Pro Golf Academy. My name is Adam and we're back here at Peter & Milton Golf Club. Now, we're just off the edge of the putting green and I'm going to show you a couple of different shots today. And here at Milton we've got some fairly thick kind of rough just off the edge of the green, and you can see I've got three balls that kind of nestled down just off the edge of the green, and this shot can be really tricky. So how are we going to play this? Well, some people kind of try and use the putter, but the downside is you've got all this grass and it's very thick and it's very difficult to get the back of the putter cleanly on the ball. So that's probably not one of our best options. A lot of people would go for the sand wedge or the lob wedge. Now this is an option that you can play. If you're going to play this shot, you need to make sure the ball's middle to slightly back with the predominantly most of the weight on the front foot. Now from here, again, you've still got to be really precise. You've got an awful lot of grass here, so I'm going to try and demonstrate the shot from here. Not bad, caught it slightly heavy though, and the ball's come up a little bit short. And you can see on the club face, I've got an awful lot of grass between the club and the ball there. It was a tricky shot, and this is a very tricky shot. So what other options have we got from here? Now, there is one option that some players do tend to use, is they tend to use the leading edge of their or the lob wedge, and they almost try and blade it. So what you try and do is get in your putting position and your putting grip, and we're trying to hit the middle of the ball with the leading edge, and it should just roll out like a putt. So the ball's kind of centering our stance, weights fairly even, and from here we're trying to just use a putting stroke and try and hit the middle of the ball. Unfortunately, as you can see there, I actually went under the ball and didn't hit the middle of the ball at all because it got snagged by the grass before the ball. So a tricky shot, but some people do try and use it this way. Now, one of our favourite options is actually to go for something like a hybrid or even a fairway wood. The reason for this is we've got quite a thick sole, and what tends to happen is as we play the shot, it flattens down the grass. So what it enables us to do is actually get a cleaner strike on the back of the golf ball. So what we're going to do is we're going to move the ball middle to slightly back in our stance. We're going to put a little bit of weight on the front foot, and now from here we're going to very much use a putt action but slightly downwards onto the back of the ball. And what should happen is the ball should just slide out there and roll like a putt. Now this takes a little bit of practice because the hybrids or the fairway woods tend to shoot off a bit faster due to the difference in material on the head. But what you find is when you get used to this, actually quite an easy shot to play out of what can be a very difficult position. We're not too far away from the hole, and this can be really tricky. So practice this week, and I'm sure you'll be getting up and down before you know it.